Hey guys, and welcome back. It's another episode of Minecraft. I am Strados, and we are playing on the super awesome Fun Time server. So, anyways, I've made a few more little expansions here. I'll go ahead and show you those. They are, let's see here. Here we go. So, we have the chest I put in here. I was thinking about going deeper and having to go, instead of along this wall, I'm going to go in that way. But the mountainside kind of comes down there. And it's not really, I don't know, it would need a redesign of the whole thing. And I actually have to add a roof to over here. Let me show you real quick. So I kind of came out, it started coming out through the mountain here. I was able to cover up most of this right here, but I think I might go ahead and just add another portion of the roof or something like that leads up and into the mountain there, and then another part over here as well, because I don't want to have all this exposed. But I've also gone some time. I went into the Nether. Kind of increased security around the Nether gate because of the gas that kept popping up. I've got some actual bricks in there and made a nice little outpost. We did come across the Nether, fortress, and then I've also done a whole bunch of mining. Well, you don't really need to see that. It's just huge tunnels down there right now. I've just really gone up and leveled up a bunch. I got a diamond pick, efficiency 5 with silk touch and unbreaking, so that's working out awesome because now I don't have to smelt the stone. You can see I kind of clear cut the trees over there on the top there, so I jump around whenever I need wood. I just jump over to a tree and just cut it all the way down. So I've actually harvested a bunch of trees for right now. Hi guys, is there a spider in there with you? Oh, I hear a spider, I just don't see a spider. Okay. So, what I was thinking today I'm going to start kind of doing the terraforming on this portion right here. So I'll probably go out a ways, maybe to 5 bricks or whatever ways out this way. And then I'll cut over to here a little bit to about the edge of the water, and then in and over. And we'll do kind of like a zigzag design here. But it's going to be at that high, so all this is going to be pretty much unnoticeable. It's not going to be a hill anymore. It's just going to be flat and level with this block ridge. So all this is going to be filled in. And then that way I'll start building a nicer and bigger barn for the animals here. And then hopefully I can get, I want to get a stable going for some of the horses. Because there are donkeys out there, and I think it'd be really neat to start breeding. Did someone take that block? Okay. We got some dogs I can train. There's oh yeah, so yeah, the donkeys out there. If you breed the donkeys with the horses, you get mules, and they still, I think, I could be wrong on that, but they give you the speed of the horse, but they also allow you to have like the carrying capacity, which would be nice. So there's a whole bunch that usually spawn out here somewhere. I think there's one over behind that tree there. But we need a better place to keep them. And then after I do that, I'm thinking we need a better farm. And that, since we have gone into the Nether, I've got some quartz, I've got a bunch of redstone, I've got the components. The only thing I'm missing is slime. But I'm thinking we should start doing some kind of automatic kind of farming system, just to start helping us out here to help gather stuff. Because it's getting a little, it's starting to get to the point where it's a little tedious to gather all this up. And same thing with that little patch over there. If I can get into a building to where I can just, press a button and have it all go down to hoppers and everything else and have it auto-collected to chest, that'd be perfect. Same thing with the sugar cane here. Those guys, I'm going to build an auto farm for that, but I need slimes for those to make the auto farm for that. So, yeah. So I'll go ahead and get into this, and do I have the materials needed? No, I am missing wood. So let me go grab that wood, and I'll go ahead and start doing this terraforming. back. So you kind of see it's starting to take a little bit of a framework here. I actually had to, I cut it real quick when I got down in here because I didn't want to waste that the coal that came up there. Let me go ahead and put the rest of this down in here. So you kind of see I've been using this wood here as kind of like the framework. And the only reason I'm putting, like normally I might put something else down in here, but if I decide to build on the other side of there, it just makes it a lot easier to already have the wood here. And who knows whatever I block this in with. Like, so let's see, count these out still. I do like to 5 spaces. And wait, was that 5? 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And there. Okay. So yeah, here we go. So seems to be like a ghost block or something right there. I guess it lagged out when I'll have to exit out and come back in and see what is actually still sitting there. But anyways, so I'm kind of show you. I was going to do a little bit of demonstration of what I do for like sub levels. So everything under here, like I used to do it like this, where I would just fill this in, but it's not really. I don't know. It doesn't look as neat. Like, I mean, after a while, it's just, you know, oh, look at that. It's just a wall. But to give it some kind of depth, if you do it like this, here, fill this. Oops, wrong one. Not only does it like help, you know, it gives it a little bit of a depth and it kind of makes it look a little bit neater. Kind of what I do with the ceiling inside the buildings. But it also kind of helps with spiders. So if a spider was to come up out here and come near the base or this little area for starters, the majority of the time, I mean, there is a chance they can come up through here, but majority of the time they'll get stuck on this ledge. Now that's the other thing too, is you got to be worried about that if whatever there's a mob out here and you run up against the wall, and then when you leave, they might be hiding under here, so you got to be careful when you come back out. But for the most of the part, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm just going to show you here. We'll finish blocking up this corner here, and then I will go ahead and do like kind of like a little fast travel thing. And no, not fast travel, sorry, I misspoke. Just a speed up thing, and then I'll fill in the rest of the gaps here. But yeah, as you can see here, it looks really nice. And the other thing I kind of do is, I didn't really mention it yet, but see how like right here I went all the way down in? Instead of filling it in, I think, you know, I like to leave some of the scenery as much as possible. So I don't like to alter too much, but where there's a wood pillar there, I make it go all the way down. So like I could have stopped it here, but instead I went, since this side is exposed, I went all the way down. Same thing with this one over here. And then I did it in the water. Obviously that's a tree growing, so I don't have to worry about that. But let's see, like see right here, you can see on this side, so I have it go all the way down. And this one, did I do it with this guy? Yep, see how he goes all the way down in there? Alright, same thing with these guys. They go all the way to the ground, so there's no like, you know, just a block of dirt. I'm trying to make it look, you know, a little bit nicer. And they should all be just like that, which looks like they are, so that's good. Because I think it looks weird if you just have it go down and then there's like that dirt right there. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't look nice to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill in the rest of the cobblestone around the edges here. I'm going to have to tear that farm up and a lot of this, because I kind of did go through the water right there, but I didn't want to keep, as you notice right here, I needed some big space, and if I kept doing this little arching way to go around that waterway, it would have cut off a lot of the building space that I needed. This way I've got this huge open area that once I can, you know, kind of fill in. I won't fill it in exactly. What I'll probably do is, once I get these around the sides, I'll probably fill in and do like a wood base, probably about here, say 3 down, and then for the 2 levels there, I'll do dirt or whatever I need. So, and that's because, I mean, it's going to take a lot of dirt to fill all this in or whatever I need to. I don't have any kind of editing tools because that's not how we roll. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and work on this and keep an eye out. I don't know, whatever. Do something. Hey guys, and we're back. So I just kind of want to show you the progress I got so far. I got the cobblestone is all up. Blocks all the holes on the opposite side there. And then I also went ahead and I got, see, there's my wood base. Now, the other reason I did a wood base instead of anything else is because this way, if I ever decide to build underneath here, because there's a huge like gap, and actually we need to go down there right now just so I can kind of show you what's going on. It's pretty much still wide open, and I'm sure it's actually pretty dark down there now. Let me go ahead and build like a kind of a mini staircase to get down here. So I don't want anybody spawning in there, which is probably what's going on right now. As you can see, yep, it's pretty dark down here. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to start throwing some random torches down here. Obviously, if the light level drops below 7, something will spawn in. So we're just going to go ahead and drop these down in here every couple feet or, you know, blocks, whatever, and just keep things from not spawning in. So let's go ahead and get this stuff down in here. For the most part, normally I'm against just the random block throwing, or sorry, the torch throwing thing, because it doesn't look nice to me. Go ahead and get some of the sand because we can turn that into glass later on. Actually, you know, let's go ahead and get some of this other dirt too. We can use this dirt to fill up. Yeah, I love this new shovel. Now it's got the what is it? Efficiency, Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking. And that was a first time enchantment, whatever. It, you know, it's just awesome. It just, you know, cuts through everything like butter. So, all right. So we got this little cleaned up in here. You know what? Might as well go ahead and tame the dog or the wolf here. I mean, he's not hurting anything, but at the same time, I mean, he could use him as a skeleton defense or something. I don't know. All right. So we got this all kind of torched out. Go ahead and get a few more down in here, make this a little bit more safer, so nothing's spawning beneath our feet. Let's get more of this dirt. Plus this green dirt, I love the fact that I have Silk Touch now, because you can collect the squares with the grass on it, and it makes it so much easier when trying to replant stuff, because the grass, you know, it's like, ta-da, it's already there. You don't have to wait for it to actually spread and regrow like you would with regular dirt. So you're here. Let's see, what do we need to do for you? I think we need to go get some bones. So we'll go ahead and grab those. I think I got some in one of my chests. But as you can see, this, you know, I'm not going to worry about this place anymore, or this underneath area anymore. I went ahead also and put torches along the edges. That'll help keep anything from spawning on the top. It usually happens to me if you, like, because I use a wood scaffolding kind of thing when I build. And because they can spawn on anything that's really dark, they will usually end up on top of, like, the scaffolding, because, you know, it's at least it's 1 block wide, right? So we go ahead and we'll get these down here. I don't like you there. Okay. So let's go in here. We need to find the bones. I'm pretty sure that's how you tame those things. Where's my junk drawer? Here it is. Okay, oh yeah, we got 39. So let's go see if we can get ourselves a doggy. Now I understand it that dogs are really good. They attacking mobs and stuff and keeping the place safe. If there's the ocelots, which are like the cats, you can find them in the jungles. Those guys are good for keeping creepers away. There we go. I think I got him. There we go. Come on, little dude. There we go. Are you walking now? There we go. Set to follow. We've got our dog. Alright, come on. We gotta make our way out of this place. Alright, sorry. Let's see, here we go. How do we get out of here again? It's this way, right? Go ahead and bust up some more dirt here. And this is also a good spot, since now that we have this base up here, I can come down here and take all the dirt I want from here and not have to worry about, you know, taking it from out here and like messing up the whole area. I can just take it from underneath now. Okay, where are you going? Come on, over this way. Do you need a bigger way to get out? Come on. There we go. And now let's get you up here on this high level. Come on. I just realized you probably weren't following me, were you? You were probably just wandering around on your own and just happened to make yourself get out. Okay, so here we have it. We're all done. We've got underneath cleared out. Now we just got to get. Ooh, sorry. We'll save the good dirt, or whatever, for the top lever. But I got to go through and just start filling this in, like so. And then once we get this up to 2 levels high, I can go ahead and I'll start doing some building. Which, and oddly enough, once I get this to the level I like, I'll probably will dig some of it back up, just for the pillars and all the other things I need. But we're at a start, and I think it looks really nice. Look at that. Once I get it all done, I'll probably go out there and I can show you from what it looks like over here. So I'll go ahead and fill this in and be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I went ahead and I got a pathway over here. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I thought I did, maybe not. But I'm going to build a bridge that goes across here to connect this so we don't have to keep going down and through the water and everything. But I've got just one line out there. Eventually we'll get the pillars going down to make it look nice. We'll do the same thing with this side. And then we'll get the same kind of matching pattern for the bridge going across here. So went ahead and made the the pathway here and blocked out a few sides here. As you can see, like I've got some fence over here. We gotta continue. Do I have it with me? Yes, I do have some cobblestone with me. But my idea for right here is I'll go ahead and fill this in, and I'll do this for each of the walls here. I'll kind of show you what I'm gonna do. So we got that right there. So this is gonna be the outside wall. So this wall, is gonna be a wood pillar that goes up, and it's going to connect and kind of make a frame just like this here, and that's going to be for this section over here. And then eventually, after we get that wood frame that goes up and everything else and it looks all nice and peachy, we'll get the roof added onto it to keep that way the animals won't have to be in the rain. See, I'm a nice person. Anyways, so over here, as you can see, I've kind of moved some things around a little bit. This area I decided is going to be the stable. So like on this side and this side, you can see how each slot is too wide. This will be where for the horses and everything, horse and donkeys, whatever we get, we'll bring them in here. We'll put them in a little slot, and then we'll get this all fenced up and have gates on the side for them, waiting for whenever we need them. Over here, I haven't moved them yet. I got to fix this area up, but this is going to be the chicken coop. I'll have to actually, I have to block that in. Let's go ahead and block this in right now. Now, one of the things I like to do, but I don't have the resources yet for it, oops, wrong one, cool, there we go, is that I'm going to, eventually, this isn't going to be grass, it's going to be hoppers. And then with the hoppers, they're just going to collect all the eggs that these guys kind of give out, and then we'll have it feed over to here, probably right about here or something, and we'll have it be picked up and collected into a chest for us automatically. And that will help out with the little, egg collection. So I don't have to sit there and wonder if, while I'm out and about, whether or not an egg is getting lost or, disappearing or despawning, whatever. Like that guy right there in the middle. So, let's see here. What else do we got? We got anything else here? Nope, I think that's pretty much it for this upgrade, at least right now. I'll go ahead and I'm going to, finish up this part of here. I won't do the roof yet, but I'll go ahead and get these guys moved over, get the horse in a, I'll do one of the stables or something, and then we'll have to save the rest for a later episode, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll go ahead and finish it, and we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up here. I'll finish this side over here as well. We'll get it fenced in. We'll get everything nice. We'll get the cows moved over, and we'll get the horse where we need it to go, and we'll get the chickens pushed back so this path can be completed and look all nice and pretty. And then maybe I'll do the roof on the chicken coop or something like that if I've got time. So we'll go ahead and I'll cut to that, and we'll be back. And we're back, guys. Okay, so check it out here. I've got the roof added on to everything. We've got our barns all nice and neat. I went ahead and I think in the little kind of fast I did, I had a bar going across here, and then that was a huge gap. Well, I didn't like the way that looked. I took out the bar that went across up here. Ended up doing this kind of like, you know, little sloped kind of looking ceiling thing, and put some wool up there to make it look all nice. I got filled in all these upper areas with wool. You know, I just realized it kind of looks like a face. I don't know. Anyways, so we've got the horse in its pen. I've got some 2 donkeys I brought in here. I don't probably would have seen them. I didn't actually do a video of me grabbing them and bringing them in here, but it was my birthday recently, and some friends on the server went ahead and gave me a skeleton horse. Apparently, they added them. They spawn rarely at, like, I guess when lightning strikes now. So I went ahead and named him War after one of my, I guess, my favorite horsemen. And then I've got 2 black horses that I found. I got the armor on them. They're all black. I didn't see any spots on them. Same thing with the white horse. And then I also got a solid brown horse. So, in the horse department, we're doing pretty well. Also, why, you know, I was doing all the roofing and stuff like that, I realized that I'm going to need a lot of this wool to fill in. And originally, I did have some sheep that I got from over in a field, like over that way, in the whatever direction that is. But when I came back, they were all gone. So I don't know what happened to them. They disappeared. So then once I got these, you know, the pens built, it took me a while. I finally found some out in that direction. I found 3 of them. Brought them back here, and of course you can see they've been busy. I have now have tons of sheep. I've just been, you know, feeding them constantly and breeding and getting more and more sheep. Because each one of these walls, like for these 2 buildings here, that is 35 wool. I counted it up there. So it's was that 60, about 70 wool per building, at least these 2, and then this one, I don't think it was exactly the same amount because it's only little parts here. 1, 2, 3, 6, and then I think that's what, 6. That's 9 up there. So 9, 9, yeah. All right. Anyways, so the roofs are all done. That pens are created. I still got 1 pen left open. I don't know what I'll get. Maybe I'll use that for when I, you know, breed a mule and a horse together, so we can get a donkey and a horse to get the mules. So those will be kind of cool. I did dig in here a little bit. There's nothing in here yet. I just kind of wanted to create the extra space. Get some torches back there. It's a little dark. Before I forget, we don't want anything spawning in here and coming after me. And that's one of the other things too, is I noticed that, let's see, go back over here. So my area is still, you know, it's a little bit safer now than it was previously, but it's still not perfectly safe. As you can see over here, they can't get up. They can't get up on that side, and over by the bridge side, they could probably cross it, but I'm never close enough yet for them to get over there. But over here, since there's this hill right behind us, I constantly have zombies and stuff just jumping down, coming down this way, jumping over here, or they'll climb over the roof here on this one and drop down. So I'm thinking eventually, you know, I'm going to have to do is, I want to build a castle, so I'm probably going to put it in this section here, and around this top. Oh yeah, so they, you know, they got me a horse, or the skeleton horse over here. They also, when I logged in, I came and found this. They gave me a cake and a whole bunch of diamonds. You know, I think I'm, well, you know what? Go ahead and pick the cake up. Uh-oh. Oops. Looks like I just destroyed the cake. I guess you can't pick it up. Oops. But yeah, so I got all the diamonds here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave these here. Although I might take that sign down, and then I'll put this one down here. So it's all one diamond wall. That'll look pretty nice. But yeah, so that's it for the episode, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and support the channel. Alright, guys. Until next time, keep playing Minecraft.